welcome back to the channel. My hair is fucked. Probably should have fixed that before we did it. But today we are going to take you along for an upper body workout. This is just, again, a nice little solo one. We'll get some clips of training. We'll run through some other little bits and bobs. You know, I'll show you, like, I guess what I'm doing for post-workout or something like that. But there's new Prime machines at the gym. They came in yesterday, so this upper body session might be a little bit different to my normal one. Just want to try out some different machines. I've always been using the M-Torture incline press in this session, but today I'm going to use the Prime one. So just a little changes, few changes here and there, give you something different to see as well. But majority of the session I'll try and keep the same. This morning, I actually got the all clear to go back to leg training, which is quite exciting. So I'm looking forward to doing that on Monday. It is just very light work, so it's nothing too crazy. But, you know, the plan is at least I'm back into the swing of things. Hamstring had a little bit of bruising. Maybe I'll put like a photo up here of it. But yeah, so it's feeling good. Still can't hip hinge, so like, you know, I had a 15 kilo barbell and did an RDL while at the physio with the physio there, and like couldn't get, like, I got to like the top of my knee and it just killed me a little bit. So pretty much it's just like leg curls, anything that can be supported. So it'll pretty much be like single leg curls on the way up, but then obviously it's going to be on the way down. I got to do it with both legs supporting. Leg extensions are fine to put back in as long as they don't pull too much on the hamstring. And if they do, it's just a reduction in load. And then I can do Smith squats safely just because it's a little bit safer than any free weight movement. And I don't really want to get too carried away on like a hack or a pendulum or something like that. And then I can do horizontal leg press. So I'll be doing like pin loaded leg press, which should be fine as well. But that's a story for another day. What we're doing is upper today, so we're going to head over to the gym, and I guess we'll catch you there. Okay, so starting off with the Prime pec deck fly. Feels really good. Obviously, what I'm actually going to do and what you're going to see here is I sit the handles on like my forearm just because it takes a lot of stress off my sort of joints. I feel like it feels a little bit nice. I stole this one off John Jordan. It feels really good. I feel like you can only really execute it on the Prime one just because the way the handles sort of sit. In this, I'm loading through the middle and end range. So obviously in the contraction, as I release, not so much at the back, just because I find even loading at the back on this, I don't feel it a lot. I feel like it still sort of drops off anyway. So get to the lots of construction happening here in the room. Felt really good. Really do enjoy it. Not going to implement it just yet. Felt like starting with a fly today. I'm doing 3 like upper sessions, so I'm doing push, pull, upper at the moment. And this week my push day was on Wednesday, so pretty close in between the sessions. Like usually I'll train push on a Tuesday and won't train upper till the Saturday. So chest is feeling a little bit tender. So just starting off with a fly, sort of get into it. After this we'll go onto the Prime incline press for a cluster set, so that'll be exciting. But I'm going to do my back off at the same weight and then we'll move back to this exercise. So we're just starting with the shoulder press today, opposed to going into the incline press. Someone was on it when I moved over to it, so started doing my warm-ups. They got off it when I was at my second warm-up set, and I just thought, we're going to start with this. So it's 2 straight sets, one at a smaller rep range, one at a higher rep range. Loading the tops of the end range and the middle range on this one. Feels really good. Got 10 there. Gone for the back off, so I've taken 10 kilos off total, so 5 off each pin. We'll see how we go for this next set. Not going to film this one, but feels good. Really do like the Prime one. I don't know if I've ever filmed me using this when it used to be at Powerhouse Gym in South Morang, so can't remember. If you scroll back, maybe you'll find something. Probably not on this page actually, probably on my own personal one when I used to post it. Going to get to a back off set and then we'll move into that cluster on the incline. I don't know how it's going to go. I'll probably load very similarly as far as like the range goes, but we'll get into it.
So ended up doing the cluster on the prime, and I loaded way too much. It was way too heavy. I think I did 3 lots of 4. Went to do the 4th lot of 4. Did 1 rep and it was like, this ain't it. And then pulled some weight off, did a few, still too heavy. Pulled some more off again and just did as many as I could, which I think was 4. So I think in the end I did 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 12, 13, 14, I think 18. I went to do 24. We've just seen the lateral raise set from the new tech lateral raise, which is unbelievable. It feels great. So 3 sets here. You were just seeing like the first working set of that. So it's 2 lower rep range sets. I think it's 8 to 10 essentially. And then it's 1 set of 12 to 15, I want to say, but I could be wrong. So we'll hit this, and then I think it's a cable pull down, maybe. I'm gonna have to look, but we'll see. That's pretty cooked still from training this week. I just caught my hair in the mirror, fucking molding. Christ. Yeah, so still pretty sore through the lats from a previous session, but I got like 3 reps more than last week, 2 reps more than last week. I think last week I got 9. I just got 11 on that. It's meant to be 7 to 8. I left the weight the same as last week because I thought I'm a little bit tender. Am I going to be able to hit this? And I did. So we'll back it up with a 90 again. 7 to 8 rep range back to back. And then I think I got a 10 to 12 rep range, which I'll probably pull down to like 75, 80, and we'll see how that goes. A little bit pissed off about that one. I just sort of let it go too far to the top, that last rep, and it sort of knocked my brace out because it sort of like the machine touched at the bottom, and it just threw off my set, because then when I went to pull on that last rep, I just was all bicep and it just lost the whole contraction, lost the whole feel. Easy mistake to make, bit of a slip up, pissed me off a little bit. I don't know, probably keeping me swearing at the end there. Good movement using this to replace a barbell row. You can do this, I can do a barbell row or a seal row. Barbell rows, I pulled out for a seal because I really did enjoy them. And it's funny because the week before I did my hamstring, I was doing the seal row. I'm like, maybe I move back over to barbell, and then obviously I've done my hamstring and I can't hinge properly. So it will be back to seal row from next week. But I just wanted to give this a crack. Same pulley motion. You'll see my arms where they're placed. It's just mimicking like the seal row, just with the chest support at a different angle. So it's coming sort of like parallel. Well, not parallel. Seal row's parallel to the floor. So coming in at that horizontal plane. But yeah, next is a superset of arms, which I sort of get free rein with, which is nice. I probably won't just because I'm going to have to flick back and forth between machines. But you know, when we do the wrap up at the end, I'll tell you what I did for that.
So, session wrapped up. What I ended up supersetting was the prime preacher curl with the M-Torture overhead tricep extension. So it's a nice little machine. We've got about a 30-minute drive home. So what I've got here is 30 grams of whey just in some water. I'm just going to sip on that on the drive home, and then we should be good to go. So I'll get home, we'll go through like the actual post-workout meal because I'll actually eat something, and then that'll probably wrap up the video, to be fair. So to wrap up, I'm just going to film it in the mirror. Hey, Lana. Just because it's easier to film it like this. So all done, home. Got my meal in post-workout. Bit of yogurt, banana, blueberries, mango, and some rice-based cereal. And a bit of protein in well. But yeah, that's the session. That's the, I guess, the upper day. A little bit modified. This mirror is filthy. But that's okay. A little bit modified. But yeah, really good session. I actually had a really good session. I noticed, and I said this to Alana before, and I was saying it to Isabel while I was at the gym, when I film, I always train better. because it's like someone's watching me and I have to make sure I train extra hard. But nonetheless, I will catch you on the next one.